Yes guys, welcome back. We are just in Cubas. Gonna head to Musclebound today for a pull session. So we're about to have pre-workout meal, which I'll show you. But it is just over 10 weeks out. It is Thursday today, so very, very close to 10 weeks out. So it's coming in very, very fast. That's nearly 8 weeks of prep down so far. So this week has went pretty smooth. I'll kind of fill you in as we go through this video, but I will show you pre-workout meal. And then we'll hit the road for Musclebound, which I will also show you some of this pull session too. So 100 grams pineapple, 175 grams of cod, 150 grams of rice, and then some peppers in there with ketchup and seasoning as well. What do you have, Meg?
Very similar.
The same. And then
basically the same.
Yeah. So as bodybuilders, food doesn't really vary much, so we're all eating something similar. Yes, gang, so we have arrived. Musclebound is in Bradford, so it's like, from Cubas it's like maybe 45 minutes. From mine it's like an hour and 15. So I'm like 25 minutes away, so from Cubas, and then on the way. So that's why I stopped off Cubas, and then he brought us out. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, let's go in, let's crack on. Pull session today, and today is second last session before deload. So pull today, legs tomorrow in Derby, which actually may take you through as well, and then we are into deload over the weekend, 3 days off, and then back full steam from there from 10 weeks out. So I will fill you in on that as well. You know what? You know what makes a good gym? As soon as you walk into the place, yeah? When the staff are welcoming. Hello, how are you? How's your day? Honestly, manners are fucking everything. When you walk in and you feel welcomed and you feel wanted, it starts a session on a good note. So yeah, when I walk into a gym and I get welcomed, 9 times out of 10, I'll be fucking back to that gym. Yes, gang. Right, so we're back, voiceover time. Starting off, tug day, good old tugging, pull. Do not forget your lifting straps. Again, I say this at least 3 times a week. It's absolutely crazy. We're trying to take our back to failure. We're trying to train our back. Without lifting straps, what's going to happen? Forearms, biceps, grip, they're going to give way before your back does. Your back's a big fucking muscle group. It's strong. Okay? Arms are going to be a lot weaker. Use your straps, take your back to failure. Straps equal better tugs. So starting off with single arm pull down here in this session. 2 sets here. Aiming for in and around 10 to 12 on each rep. These, like, I'm not too explosive on these. Like, I'm not just trying to grip and rip with this in particular. I'm just really trying to like emphasize where I'm pulling from, driving through my lats. So as I reach forwards, I think about elbow, I imagine scraping it along the ground, and then like, it's like down and up. So rather than just coming up, I think about scraping it like down, forward and up. And that just allows me to kind of really fucking keep my lat even more locked in. And then as I drive down, again, down into the hip. But nothing else moves. It's just elbow driving down. It's literally just lats. So yeah. This is a staple. But I think a lot of people use very lightweight and don't really push themselves and squeeze too much and go way too slow at times. So take it seriously. Treat it with intent. Second exercise, onto plate loaded lat row. So this is a nice machine. With this, right, you can make this very easy. If you bring the chest pad all the way back and lean back, it becomes a lot easier. But when you have that chest pad all the way forwards and you don't have the hips forward, you kind of have them neutral, it's a lot harder as you pull back. So again, same cue, elbow like forwards, or like down and forwards, and then down into the hip as I drive back. Again, just really fucking nailing my lat. Again, lat and upper back is going to be working in every movement. You can't just like bias one, but it's just kind of emphasizing that part of the back more than others, if this makes sense. So yeah, this is
A beautiful, beautiful row. Again, spending time in the stretch here, and then in the squeeze, a little bit of time in the squeeze as well. So really trying to make the most of the hard ranges of each of the sets. So stretch and squeeze, that's where, you know, you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck from each rep. So I just try and not escape them ranges basically fast. I'm trying to stay in them and embrace the discomfort at times. So two sets here. The king of progressions, 2.5 kilo plates, 1.25 kilo plates.
You know, it's starting to get into the prep mode when this actually starts to taste really fucking good during training. So intro workouts, EAAs, essential gains, and carb drive. My carbs, stick with dextrin. I'm a big fan of carbs. Intro workouts, even in a dieting phase for me, particularly because the sessions are long, they are demanding, and I feel like as I start to lag off halfway through the session, towards the end of the session, them carbs just kind of keep me that little bit more fueled throughout. So yeah, 50 grams of carbs at the moment. That probably will come down as calories come down, but for now it stays, and it tastes fucking good.
Apologies, I interrupted myself there. So 1.25 kilo plates, don't be afraid to use them. People like to jump 5 kilo, 10 kilo, 15 kilo at a time. Don't try and take too big of a jumps. Some things you can, but take your time. If you jump 1.25 kilo every single session, over 10 weeks, you're up over 11 kilo on that movement. That's going to mean more muscle. So be patient. So third exercise, after 2 sets of 10 to 12 on the row, upper back prime row. So low row here. So here, just one set, 8 to 10 reps here. Again, hips back. When I bring them forwards, it's very easy for me to lean back and make it easier. So here, I like having my hips back and then almost be leaning forward into a little bit. Chest tall. When I reach forward, I don't let my chest cave. I reach away as I keep my chest tall. And as I pin back, see shoulders. It's not just elbows. Them shoulders are moving a lot. They're moving forward, they're moving back. And then you can really see that upper back being nailed down. So again, spending time in each range and allowing the shoulder blades to really just pin back. And that really, really loads that upper back a lot more as well. So shoulder blades, retract them, squeeze your traps together and your upper back, you will get a lot more from it. Fourth exercise, prime plate loaded row. So here, 2 sets again on this one. 2 sets of anywhere from 8 to 12. Here, same kind of cue. I try not to lean back. I feel when I lean back, I just nearly shorten the range of motion because it looks like I'm getting more range of motion, but I just feel like I'm swinging. And again, I've done it for years, and this is the first year my back has really, really seen significant progression. And it's because I've been a lot tidier with my back training and less ego and actually pulling with the back. So same cues here again. See the shoulder blades? Chest stays where it is, torso stays where it is. It's just the shoulder blades moving. They're reaching forward, they're attracting back. So yeah, and then you'll see them more from the front here as well. You will see them shoulder blades moving. And again, I'm trying to I always think, pencil in the middle of your spine. I am trying to literally squash that pencil on every single rep. Does that make sense? If you have the option to load these different pegs, I don't touch the bottom peg, but the middle peg and the top peg, I would utilize. Here, we're aiming for kind of more in the lengthens. So as it's deeper in the session, as I start to get more fatigued, it's going to be harder to get that muscle really, really short. So a bit more in a stretch, and this feels great. Now, last set of the day for back. This Rogers single arm row. It is beautiful. I'm a massive fan. So here, I'm leaning into that side a little bit. So my ass is actually over a little bit to the right to line myself up more with the handle because it kind of comes out a little bit. And then I'm leaning over a touch. And then again, torso doesn't move. Body does not move. I'm literally driving that elbow down into the hip, opening up, but nothing moves. It's literally just all tension through the lat, opening and closing. So again, accuracy, my back work has definitely allowed me to see a lot more growth for sure. But again, accuracy without intent and intensity is nothing. So it doesn't matter how accurate or good your form is. If you're not taking them sets to failure, it is fuck all use. You will stay small. So there's a middle ground. Find it. Yeah, for sure. That was not me farting, by the way. That was my chair doing a bit of a squeak. But yeah, that is back finished. Then on to bicep work. I use this hoist curl here. It actually felt really fucking good. It felt a bit mad. It felt like it was like a roller coaster, but I really, really like it, to be honest with you. So yeah, here, little cue I like to think of. When I'm coming into the stretch, I don't just think about dropping the weight down. I think about pushing my hands forwards and away from my body. And that actually just enables me to, I just feel a much, much greater stretch on the bicep as I come down into the bottom of it as well. So chest tall, push the hands away, slight stretch at the bottom, slight squeeze at the top. Again, what did I say earlier on? Just trying to make the most of each range. Not just trying to fuck the weight around, just trying to like get comfortable with being uncomfortable in them hard parts of the reps, basically. But a big fan of this machine. Looks pretty funky, but I liked it. I liked it. After this, fucking hell, I'm still going. When do I stop? This last one? No? No? One more? Jeez, come on, lad. That has to be the last one. That's the last one. Then I was on to the prime row. No, I'm going again. Ah, fuck's sake. So, prime row is next. Single arm preacher prime. Sorry, curl. So it was row. Single arm preacher prime curl. So this feels beautiful. Here, I just loaded all on the top peg. So I was like really loading bicep hard in the stretch. See, I like doing these single arm because when I do a dual arm, like my shoulders just feel like take most of it because it's so narrow. So I like to use single arm and I like to kind of shift myself in line with the handle and then it's just loading bicep all the way through. And again, spending time here in the stretch, as you see, tension still stays on though. I'm not like fully locking the arm out to the point where the tension comes off bicep. The tension is still on there at the bottom, holding that tension and then pulling through. And again, as I come down, pushing fist away and down. And that loads them hard. Then, last exercise. Then biceps. 3 sets on the hoist curl. Last set, rest, pause set. 2 sets on the prime. Last set, rest, pause set. Into the rear delts here. 2 sets here. 12 to 15 reps. I really liked this machine, to be honest with you. The only thing is, I wish it came a little bit more into the stretch. Like I wish my hands kind of nearly touch together when I'm in a stretch there, but they don't. But it feels so good that I would let it away with it because, yeah, it's excellent. So big fan of this. When I'm doing these, I'm thinking about pushing fists forwards, scrape my knuckles like in front of me, and then off the walls either side of me. I'm not trying to just pull back. If I pull back, I'll just bring a lot of upper back into it, and I'm actually not coming past like 90 degrees. So you will see I'm stopping there. I'm not going back any further than that, because if I do, it's just going to be like a lot of upper back and trap. But that is the full session, and a beautiful session indeed.
Yes, gang, so that was a cracking session. A really, really nice session. We're just back at the car now. Well, Kuba's in doing some filming. Mega's coming out now. I'm going to sit in the car, reply to messages, and eat my post-workout meal, which I will show you what it is in a second. Then we will hit the road because it's about 40-45 minutes back to Cuba. So oh man, I'm looking forward to this meal. Right, so guess what is for post-workout meal for everyone? It's cream of rice and whey and berries. We have salted caramel, we have the Ali berries, but sometimes you get packs and they're fucking tiny. They're like rabbit pills. I don't understand why. I don't like these ones. I like the bigger ones, but unfortunately we're left with these today. And then so it's 150 cream of rice, 150 berries, and then 50 grams of whey, which I'll pop over the top of that. And then obviously Meg has the exact same.
Literally exactly the same.
Exactly the same. So as bodybuilders, there's we all use the same foods. We all use the same foods because they fucking taste good, they go down well, and yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. Yeah, so back home, eventually. That was a long old journey home. There was a lot of traffic. So we're home. I have got my meal 5 in. And what I actually have to do now, the brown bin is going out tomorrow. You know what that means? Brown bin? Green bin? Brown bin. That means I have to put all the cardboard out in the bin and break it up that I've been putting off for the last few days because I'm fucking lazy. So that's what I'm going to do now. Then I will get my shit together, have a shower, get my last meal ready, and then we will sit down. And I've actually been getting into bed about half an hour earlier over the past few nights. Productivity has been very, very high over the past week. As I get leaner, as I get hungrier, my productivity always gets higher. I operate at a much faster pace when I'm that bit leaner. Yeah, and one thing I actually had on my stories the other day. One life hack: go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. It's a game changer, okay? If you do it, you will understand how much of an impact that has. If you don't do it, try it, okay? Circadian rhythm is going to be in a better position, so the sleep quality is going to be better. If sleep quality is better, mood, energy, recovery, performance, you know, the way you utilize food, everything is going to improve off the back of that if that sleep quality is better. But not only that, mentally, the impact it has is nuts. Because if you wake up and snooze your alarm and you're getting up at different times every day and you're rushing, and I've touched on this before, it's a bad start to the day. Whereas if you're going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time, you have that routine, the day just flows smoother. We wake up mentally in a better position. We feel just good. It starts the day right, which is so fucking important. So yeah, bedtimes, wake times are always the same. But at the moment, I've actually shifted that bedtime about half an hour earlier, to be fair. So I'm getting that extra half hour in bed, which has definitely helped this week in terms of recovery. Because sessions have been quite demanding and recovery has held up pretty well. So whole day and a little bit of rambling from me wrapped up as well. I will leave this one here because I will have another video this week. I'm actually going to record legs tomorrow in Derby. And I will give you a little bit of an update because tomorrow's check-in day, so I'll show you pictures, etc. as well, and give you a little bit of an update for the next few days, the next week, and see where we are at 10 weeks out. I appreciate you watching, guys. If you do like them, please like, comment. If you are enjoying them, and if these are getting good engagement, I'm going to keep on doing more. I will let you in a little bit deeper to the prep and kind of fill you in more frequently and more in depth in terms of what's going on as well. So I'll see you in the next one.